Greetings everyone, and welcome to part 5 of Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus, and in this part we are actually going to find the remaining treasure keys and take on Sir Raleigh himself to get a page from the Thievius Raccoonus back. Even though we've been collecting pages throughout this world, we're getting our first mandatory page. You know, the one needed to actually move on with the game and, well, finish the game, because, well, Sly Cooper wants his book back. Sir Raleigh, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, gotta be careful to make my way carefully through this, well, graveyard of ships and planes, because, there are searchlights everywhere. If I touch them, I'll go! Good thing I had 2 levels of Lucky Charms, or else I'd be in trouble. Alright. Yeah, I'm guessing these are the remains of the ships that Sir Raleigh hijacked and plundered, because, again, he is a pirate. And pirates like to plunder and wreck ships and steal all kinds of treasure because it's a thrilling experience, and stupid walrus cost me my final Lucky Charm. Ugh. Yeah. Anyway, last part I talked a little bit about the movie that's coming out and how the voice acting, well, I believe Bentley's and Murray's are the same and Sly Cooper's is different. Let me talk a little bit about the voice acting. I think it's alright. It's passable, I guess, or decent. Let's see here. Sly Cooper himself in the games is voiced by Kevin Miller. The voice of Bentley is provided by Matt Olson. Murray's voice is provided by Chris Murphy. Carmelita, that good old foxy inspector who is trying to take out Sly, is voiced by, well, in this game, Roxana Ortega. Alright. And Sir Raleigh, the guy whose level we're in now, he is voiced by David Scully. So, yeah. Alright. Yeah, there we go. You know, sometimes clues can be found somewhere, like, in the line of sight of a searchlight and stuff, and you have to take out the searchlight alarm thingies in order to disable them, which, a little backtracking isn't too bad, because, like, these kind of levels, they're pretty confined and short. I mean, it's something. It's a little bit forgiving. And, well, okay, eyeball. What's with the random eyeball? Is this some kind of eyeball factory? Does Sir Raleigh like to eat eyeballs? I don't know. Alright. Let me see. Let me talk a little bit about some things of interest, if you're interested. Alright. Alright. Now, let's see here. There are actually 2 different names for Sly Cooper depending on the region. Like here in the good old North American region, we have Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. Now in Europe, this game is called Sly Raccoon, because, well, he is a raccoon. It makes sense. I think Sly Cooper's better because, well, it gives him a bit more identity instead of just being a raccoon, you know? Alright. Okay, gotta be careful around here because, well, I'm approaching, well, the end point, and there are still a couple more enemies left, and I still need to get the clues so that I can get that vault. And of course we have water platforming, and I have to remind you, if Sly Cooper enters the water, I mean fully enters the water, he loses a life. Well, especially since I don't have any Lucky Charms at hand, so... And we have shuriken throwing walruses. Goody. Go! Okay, let's try this again. Let's try this again. And... whew! Made it. Whew! That was close. There's that belly flopping one. Ugh. Boy, I love whacking things with that cane. And we got enough for the vault, so it's just right there next to the key. Oh, lucky Sly.
This one was cake. Input 719. Oh, you're lucky, Sly. This page features Karen Cooper-Giwa's coin magnet technique. All she had to do was stand near money, and it would magically jump into her purse. From now on, you'll automatically collect any coins you come near.
Alright, so we can get money that's nearby. Yay? I mean, again, the coins are important to get lucky charms and extra lives, so, I'm guessing that's a good thing. And bam, key number 6. Woohoo! Alright, and folks, that was actually our last vault for the Welsh Triangle. Now, we're getting our next key right now, but it's going to be a different gameplay style than what we've been used to. So, yeah. Come on. All's clear. Come on. You can go now. Of course, to get to our 7th key, go left. There we go. And of course, we have a shuriken throwing walrus guarding this little sub right here. And we need to actually get inside that sub because, well, that's our key to getting our final treasure key of this world. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit different than what we are used to. So, folks, we're going to do a little shoot 'em up in this go-around, this level.
You found it, Sly. This is where Raleigh's gang of crabs stashes his sunken treasure. Use your sub to blast them. The left analog stick controls the sub. Give it a try. Great. Use the right analog stick to fire its gun. That's it. Remember, you can always drive the sub in one direction while firing in another. To earn a treasure key, you'll need to collect all 40 chests. Do not let a crab take one into a tube.
So yes, folks, for this level, we are getting treasure chests by shooting at them. Okay. Now what we have to do here is shoot the treasure chests, 40 of them to be precise, and to make sure to keep the crabs away from the treasure chest. Now if a crab grabs a treasure chest, shoot that crab quickly before it gets inside the pipe. Now here's the thing. If you manage to shoot the crab as it's entering the pipe with the treasure chest, you'll not only destroy the crab, but the treasure chest. It's a little bit faster, but it's more riskier, so just kill the crabs and shoot the treasure chests. Now with the right analog stick shooting thing, it's a little bit, well, finicky as it were. I mean, if you hold the right analog stick downward, you'll shoot down. If you hit it up, you'll shoot up, and yeah. I mean, it's going to get a little used to if you're not used to that kind of gameplay mechanic, but with enough practice and persistence, you might be able to get it, well, unlike right here.
Better luck next time?
Don't patronize me, Bentley. Anyway, if a crab manages to get a treasure chest inside one of the pipes, well, you automatically lose. But the good news is, you can try this as many times as you want, and you do not lose a life every time you, well, have to retry, which is a plus. I'm guessing the game feels kind of generous with these kind of situations, unlike the platforming sections and other gameplay styles we are going to go into later on in this game. So yeah, you can do this as many times as you want if you fail, and you can take a break if you want to when your fingers get hurt trying to do this over and over and over again, tilting the left and right analog sticks to move and shoot, and yeah, your thumbs are going to get a little bit sore. But eventually, if you are persistent and you can shoot all the things, you'll be able to do it. just a matter of patience, folks, and practice.
Congratulations, you did it!
Makes you wonder, why couldn't you just use the sub to just nab the key and be on your way? Video game padding at its finest. So yeah. Anyway, here's a little interesting fact while I was recording this footage. During the whole shoot 'em up section, for some reason the game decided to glitch out on me. And I was up to 39 treasure chests and... oh, wait a minute.
Hey Sly, hit the select button to bring up your mission map. From there, you can check out the stats on places you've been to, and also take some shortcut warps to get around faster.
As I was saying, while doing that, shooting the treasure for the key mission, well, at one point I was up to 39. I was going to win. I was going to get my 40th treasure chest to get my key. And for some reason, the final treasure chest did not load for some reason. I don't know if it was a glitch or the treasure chest didn't load or anything. I was like, what? And then I was shooting around the area hoping that maybe it was hidden, maybe it became invisible, and if I shoot around I might be able to get a hit or something. And the crabs were just running around with their, like chickens with their heads cut off looking for the treasure chest too. It's like, okay, what's going on? Did my game break? So I was forced to exit and restart the level again. And I was just one chest away. One chest. I was like, you have got to be kidding me. But thankfully I was able to get it done so I can get my 7th key so that I can open these locks right here so that I can shoot myself to Sir Raleigh's base of operations. Well, his main headquarters, so that I can take him out so I can get my buck back. Because, well, yeah. Shooting out of a cannon. The Donkey Kong method. Or Mario method, or whatever method. And let's do this. Let's encounter Sir Raleigh and get that book back.
How delightful. We have a guest. The only thing is, I hate unexpected guests.
Listen, Raleigh, wipe up my family and steal what's mine, you better expect company.
Oh, I'm ever so sorry. How sloppy of me not to finish the job. Obviously, we should have snuffed you out as well. So, without further ado, let me make amends by exploding to gargantuan size and squashing you like the insignificant bug that you are.
Bring it on.
As you're seeing right here, whenever Sir Raleigh eats a fly, he will blow to gargantuan proportions in order to squish Sly Cooper. Now, what we have to do here is avoid Sir Raleigh. Just jump from platform to platform, at least in this first round, to avoid being squished. Now, Sir Raleigh will jump around 5 times, and on the 5th jump, he will deflate into his normal size, and then, only then, can we hit him. Of course, I'm having a difficult time of doing so right now, but don't worry, I'll get it, folks. It's just all a matter of timing. Alright. And there we go. Now, for the second round, Sir Raleigh will get rid of all the platforms except the one Sly is on, and he will try and squish good old Sly on this singular platform. Again, avoid him 5 times, he'll deflate, and hit him again. Now for this third phase, it's pretty much like phase 1, except that every time Sir Raleigh lands on a platform, it will sink temporarily. Again, it's really no threat, really. Again, after 5 jumps, hit him again. And for this 4th and final round, Sir Raleigh will get rid of all the platforms except the one Sly is on. And this time, Sir Raleigh will do this tongue attack, which you can jump over, or... thank goodness I had a lucky charm, or else... yeah.
Blast it all! You've beaten me. Well, gloat all you want, Sly Cooper. You're no match for Mugshot, my villainous cohort in Utah. You see. Mesa City is so well guarded, a snake couldn't slither in without setting off alarms.
Raleigh's section of the Thievius Raccoonus held detailed instructions on how to perform my ancestor Ryoichi Cooper's ninja-spire jump, a technique he developed while sneaking into the thickly fortified castles of feudal Japan. Finding a way off Raleigh's boat got a little tricky with the untimely arrival of Inspector Fox, who, failing to find me, busted Raleigh and his crew. With the storm machine out of commission, boats found their way back onto the ocean, and the mystery of the Welsh Triangle faded from memory. My gang and I loafed around England for a while, enjoying the pleasant weather, and then headed back home, excited for our next heist.
I took the liberty of pinning your mission map up on the wall. You can use it to warp directly to any levels you've already visited.
Alright, folks. 1 mandatory page down, 4 more to go. So, folks, I will see you in part 6 when we head off to Mesa City, and I'm going to leave you with this image of Murray dancing. See you later, folks.